What's up, bros? General Discharge here. If this is your first time with us, our voices are disguised so we can give you information on just about anything without being detected. Today's video is going to be discussing the United States Army Special Forces, otherwise known as the Green Berets. U.S. Army SF are a special operations force, both enlisted and officer, whose primary mission is to train and lead unconventional warfare forces or a clandestine guerrilla force in an occupied nation. Before we dive into things, make sure to take a moment and show us some love and support by liking our video and subscribing to our channel. Your support is our lifeblood. Do not hesitate to ask us questions in the comment section below. We check everything. Army SF soldiers possess a wide variety of skills and expertise that make them a vital and lethal asset in the battlefield. Being very versatile, Green Berets execute 9 doctrinal missions: unconventional warfare, foreign internal defense, direct action, counterinsurgency, special reconnaissance, counterterrorism, information operations, counter-proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, and security force assistance. Some of their other duties and responsibilities are combat search and rescue, counter-narcotics, hostage rescue, humanitarian assistance, humanitarian demining, peacekeeping, psychological operations, and manhunts. If you can name it, Army SF can probably do it. While they have the opportunity to attend a dive course later in their careers, training for SF does not focus around aquatics like other special operations pipelines. Each Green Beret obtains proficiency in another language. Some of these languages may be Farsi, Spanish, French, Russian, Mandarin, Indonesian, Tagalog, and Arabic. Selection for what language you will learn will be based on your aptitude on the D-Lab, which stands for Defense Language Aptitude Battery, a test where you learn a made-up language to see how you will perform when you start learning an actual language. The language you learn will affect where you will be placed once you finish your training. Also, if you already know one of the languages we have mentioned, they will most likely train you in another one so they can double dip and have someone who knows several languages instead of just one extra. Because of this, Green Berets are deployed and inserted worldwide and are a part of a diverse mission set. They can be in South America training military police to fight drug cartels or assembling guerrilla armies in Vietnam. There is a wide variety of MOSs that Green Berets may obtain. Here is a list of the MOSs. 18 Alpha, Special Forces Officer. 18 O Alpha, Special Forces Warrant Officer. 18 Bravo, Special Forces Weapons Sergeant. 18 Charlie, Special Forces Engineer Sergeant. 18 Delta, Special Forces Medical Sergeant. 18 Echo, Special Forces Communications Sergeant. 18 Foxtrot, Special Forces Intelligence Sergeant. 18 X-Ray, Special Forces Candidate. 18 Zulu, Special Forces Operations Sergeant. While all SF candidates go through Special Forces Assessment and Selection, or SFAS, together, their pipeline lengths may differ depending on their specialty that they are given. Their qualification course, often referred to as their Q course, varies. For example, SF-18 Deltas will go through several months of schooling in SOCM and SFMS before they are finished with their training, whereas an 18 Bravo SF member will go through roughly 10 weeks of training for their specialty, making their training timelines completely different. If you aren't familiar with what SOCM or SFMS is, we recommend you check out our video on SOCM. The link is in the description. There are multiple phases that an SF candidate goes through before they are finished with their initial training. Here are the phases. Keep in mind, before soldiers start these phases, they are required to go through basic training, infantry school, and U.S. Army Airborne Jump School, so they're already months into training before the SF stuff starts. We did a video on Jump School, so make sure to go give that a look after this video. Link is in the description. Phase 1, SFAS, which is 4 weeks, and Course Orientation and History, which is 7 weeks. SFAS is a 4-week course where soldiers will be put through several physical and mental tests, and if they are selected at the end, they are green-lit to continue training. If you want to see an in-depth video on SFAS, let us know in the comment section below. The orientation and history part is where candidates will learn about the history and structure of SF. Before soldiers go into SFAS, they attend Special Forces Preparation Course, or SFPC, which prepares them for the rigors ahead in SFAS and teaches soldiers land navigation. Phase 2, Language and Culture, 18 to 25 weeks. Soldiers learn their specific language they are assigned to learn, as well as the culture of the areas they will be operating in. Phase 3, SF Tactical Combat Skills and SEER. 13 weeks. This is where they learn small unit tactics and attend the SEER Level C course. Phase 4, MOS training. Time varies. This is where the candidates are sent to their designated MOS career paths that we discussed before. Phase 5, Robin Sage, which is 4 weeks. The culmination phase for SF candidates. Soldiers must put all of the skills they have learned throughout SFQC to the test in an unconventional warfare training exercise located throughout 15 different counties of North Carolina. Phase 6, graduation, 1 week. Now officially finished with training, soldiers officially don their green berets for the first time and go through a week of out-processing. As you can see, the Army SF pipeline is lengthy and challenging. Do you have what it takes? In order to even embark on the journey of becoming a Green Beret as a civilian, you will have to meet these basic requirements to obtain an 18 X-ray contract. Be a United States citizen, be at least 20 years old by your ship date to Infantry 1 Station Unit training, and not have reached your 32nd birthday prior to the same ship date. Qualify for airborne training, meet the Physical Fitness Assessment PFA minimum standard of 49 push-ups, 59 sit-ups, and a 15-12 2-mile run and 6 pull-ups. Eligible for a secret security clearance. For active duty soldiers, both enlisted and officer, there are several other requirements that must be met. We will leave a link in the description to the official U.S. Army's website that goes over in detail what is required. Well, that is the down and dirty of the U.S. Army Special Forces training and mission. If you learned something from this video, make sure to go ahead and like the video and subscribe to our channel. Tell a friend about us too. We'd really appreciate it. As always, thanks for watching. What would you like to see next?
All your friends are subscribing to General Discharge, and you don't even want to be here.